Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from IBG models. And this is a truck model, so we get the Diamond T969. It's a wrecker version with M2 machine gun, so it might be handy for some diorama ideas. Here, as you can see, it is depicted with the tank being towed behind the truck, but I guess you can imagine something different, even another truck behind it. And of course, what I have here on the table, that's the final shape of the release, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff if you buy the kit number 72085. So first of all, the box size is not that huge. Here you can see comparison with my hand. We have quite nice box art. I really like what IBG is doing recently in terms of the box arts. And here on the sides, on the one here you can find 3 other kits. I reviewed some of them, so you can find the video review on my YouTube channel. And here on the opposite side you can see also one of the marking options which is included here. I hope there are more, but we will see when we will be checking the assembly manual. So this is a top opening box, and here is what we have inside. As you can see, the frames are separated into different plastic bags, and this is done because this way it allows manufacturer to accommodate different versions of the vehicle, so that's why we have it here. And I opened the first Ziploc bag, and here we have, for example, the roof panel as far as you can see. So it's the frame H, and you can notice that it's only 2 parts here, but still they will be important for this truck, I guess, so that's why they're supplied this way. And of course, do not throw away the Ziploc bags, because the small ones are usually handy for the additional build ideas or maybe for storing some sub-assemblies. So what you see here is another plastic sprue. We have the storage box. We also have this ring for the machine gun, and I guess these parts will be used for the machine gun as well. Next, we continue with another Ziploc bag. I'm laughing because it's a lot of small Ziploc bags, but here we have the special version of the roof. As you can see, it has this circular cutout for the machine gun installation, and overall molding quality looks fine as far as you can see. If I flip over this plastic sprue, we have the push mark, but I guess in this size it won't be noticeable once you assemble the front cap with all the panels in place, so don't worry about this. And next, finally, the bigger plastic sprue. So I'm going to open it. And as you can hear, this one comes in a resealable plastic bag, but it's quick to open. It's a Sprue D, and here maybe we won't zoom out first, so you can see that we have the parts for the rear section. We also have some subframes, and all of this is molded in a quite nice way because we have the thin attachment points, and as you can see, everything looks rather fine. And for a 1/72 scale, I think it's enough of the features to get out of the box. But the only question is how to paint all of this stuff, so try to think in advance what you will be doing, because later some of these items might be difficult to reach, and then you will be really having a fun time trying to fix it. And now I'm opening another plastic bag. You might be able to hear it, because here we have another pair of sprues. So first one is the frame A, and here the surprising thing is that we get the engine parts. So I will just zoom in and you can see what I'm talking about. They're in this corner together with the gearbox. We also have some parts for the fuel tank. We have the wheel fenders here, separate doors, which is also quite good. It might be useful for some diorama ideas. And if I flip over these parts, now for the doors inside, you'll find also some features. They're quite simple, but I think for this scale it's more than enough. And also we have some guiding elements, so it's also handy for the proper position of these things together. But overall, I think all of the parts look quite good. And with my experience with IBG kits, I don't have any complaints on how their kits, their plastic goes together once you align all of the parts. And if you want to check it, I have several build reviews on the YouTube channel, so you can find them easily. And what we have here is another sprue, which is the final in this kit. And here we get the parts for the road wheels, for the front cap, and also for the main chassis. So it is quite good that we get the road wheels molded out of plastic. because such parts are easier to paint, such parts also easier to weather, so they will look a bit more convincing on your vehicle. And of course you won't have to buy some expensive aftermarket, because here you get quite a decent option. And of course the front cap, which is assembled out of separate panels, this is something what you would expect from such kit, so there is no surprise in that. And next we continue with the accessories which are included here. So first one is the clear film. If camera will be able to focus, maybe like this, you will be able to see that here we have the clear film which needs to be cut out, and we do not have the spare sections here, so be careful with these things because you have only one try. And next we continue with unpainted PE fret. So this one is interesting because here we get the mud guards, we also have some engine parts and also some interior elements. So this is quite cool because it will give you some fine features on your truck. And next we continue with the decals. These ones are coming from TechMod. We even have the full number registry, which you can see here. Maybe I'll bring closer and camera will focus and you will be able to see what I'm talking about. Of course, the stars can be replicated with some mask templates, but this is already a question to you whether you would like to go this way. And also, I'm not sure what is this. I think it's the nylon thread, but as you can see, it might be handy for replicating the towing cable on the truck. But that's not all, we also get the assembly manual. So this one is coming in form of the large print brochure from IBG. So I will just zoom out a bit. As you can see on the first page we have the small science legend and also the map for the decals. Then we have the parts map, and then assembly process starts with the road wheels. Then we continue with an engine, and engine is surprisingly detailed for this scale, so it might be worth thinking on how to expose it on your model, because it would be a shame to paint, assemble and hide it inside. But as you can see, assembly manual suggests that the bonnet should be closed, so it's up to you how you modify it. And doors are also suggested to be closed. I do not see the assembly option for them, which is rather strange, because at least doors, well, you can open them without any plastic modification. Next we continue here with the parts for the rear setup with this special platform which is placed on the top of the chassis, which is assembled on the next steps. I'm a bit confused because it looks like first we assemble all of the things which will be installed on the chassis, and then we assemble the chassis, and then we start building also the rear section, and then only after having everything pre-assembled we start installing it onto the chassis. So it might give you a good chance to pre-paint everything, or it might also give you a good chance to try to think on how to actually adjust all of this stuff so that you can have all of the items pre-painted. Here you also can see the crane ropes placement. This is quite important for the more realistic appearance. And also we have one marking option which is here, so in case you would like to replicate something different, you have the full number registry, but it will be up to you to find some reference material which will allow you to replicate it. So as for the whole kit, it should be already available in all good model shops, and in my opinion this is a good material for some diorama ideas in a small scale, and especially if you don't want to build the bigger one. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion, so write it here in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.